Oh, just gone this. Oh, they are here. Right. Bad. I just completely missed that. Ready? Stop my Spotify. Quick. Here's Spotify. They choose to be really slow. Right, that's rock really good. Let's go. Sorry for missed the first kick off there, but here we go. We got Cagelius for Emperior eSports. Also, it's me, Nitro. Nitro's played many times, and KM, www. They will just be KM. I'll try and keep up. But here we go. We're 20 seconds in. Like, takes a back pass, put it back to Big Monkey Henry. I'll try and just call him Henry to make it a bit easier. Nitro clears that to the corner. Nice defensive touch there. Oh god, I forgot the second one. Is it KM? Yeah, KM. Cagelius gets a nice 50 there. Henry has to go for the ball, goes for it off the wall. KM challenges it quick. Cagelius has boost, has control, up against side, big flick over, but Henry gets a nice clear from that back line. And that might just be our target. I did not see Nitro for a second there, because it's blended into the background in his incredibly blue car. A nice 50 by Cagelius. Henry booms it, hits the backboard on the opposite side. It's like it crashes in there, but it goes off the corner. Luckily, Q was there to get the touch. Nitro booms it to Cagelius. Cagelius sends it forward. Oh, tries to get another redirect on that, but no, it's not quite enough power on it. Henry was ready. Just over a minute in, he's going quite back and forth at the minute. So these two teams might actually be quite even on skill level. But we'll see as soon as someone starts peaking or popping off. Remember in the chat, if you see anything you like, give it a clip. Helps me out a lot. It's always nice to see. Like, up against KM. Goes to Big Monkey Henry, and I keep saying Big Monkey Henry and not Henry. Goes for the Cagelius avoids. Q there. Nice. Good. B. He's up against Nitro. He tries for a flip, but Nitro just quickly up to defend that. Like, nice to keep momentum going. Emperior struggling for a boost here. 7 and 7 really doing well on the offense at the moment. Emperior just need to get out of their half. There's a big clear forward. That gives them time to get some boost. Henry collects. Pop over one. KM takes a soft touch past Q. Henry shoots on target, but Nitro is on the back line. Ready to boom that way. Nearly halfway into this game, number 1. Best offense so far has been from 7 and 7 just because of that pressure. But it has been quite backwards and forwards. Emperior are really standing their ground, doing really well. But it's only the first game. We've got literally 6 more after this. KM could not get it past Henry. Q opts to leave it. Zyke gets a touch past one. Against Cagelius. Soft touch forward. I think he's trying to keep that a bit to himself, but just got away from him. Nitro touch into the corner. Zyke in. That is on target, but no, Nitro and I think it's Cagelius was back there. Not sure who the second goal was, but still, it was one of them. Has a chance. Cagelius has to clear. Managed to get it clear before he gets annihilated off the pitch. Big boot forward. Like, awkward read, but he gets it. Lovely touch as well. Cagelius in there quick, trying to keep this pressure going. Henry with a big clear buys the team some time. He's to get back into defensive rotations, get back into positions. Nitro, pass one. Oh, the awkward landing off the ceiling. That was so unfortunate. KM up. He has a chance here, but Q manages to get the block. Like, demoed by KM. Cagelius beats one. Henry chooses to take it. Not a great read from Nitro. That is backboard, but Henry up there. Henry's looking like the guy for 7 and 7 at the moment. All teams, they're all playing well, but Henry seems to be just a lot more involved in stuff. Yeah, nearly 1 minute left, and the goal line has not been penetrated yet. Henry on the air dribble. Zyke takes over. Nitro, big pinch out of that corner. Goes up to the ceiling. That is a nice touch forward, but there's a double commit from the Emperior. This could be dangerous. Can the 7 and 7 get this breakaway quick? But no, Nitro managed to deal with it and lets his team get back. Cagelius, big pinch, goes to the bubble, awkward bounce, cute, awkward touch, can it get in? No, KM could not get the angle. Henry up against Nitro. And that is a nice 50 away from Nitro. Down to the last 20 seconds of this game number 1. Very action-packed so far. 10 seconds remaining. Oh, and that was a chance. No, he could not get it on the inside of the post. Nitro, big boom towards the middle. Henry tries to boom that clear. And that's it. Game number 1. It's overtime. Well, potentially. Yep, it's overtime. Like I say, first goal in 13 seconds. I don't know, 4. Okay, not getting the greatest touch there, but follows up with a really nice 50. Yeah, just pops that high. Zyke goes up for this. Not a great touch from him, but Henry comes in to collect. Booms it away. Nitro, touch forward. Yeah, just booms it back. KM to the skies. He is up with this. What can he do? Going for the solo play. Can he get his team through the deadlock? Like, booms it forward, but Nitro is there and the net is open. Henry was just in an unfortunate position. Like, not the greatest clear. Nitro was there and Henry could not, had no boost. He couldn't recover quick enough. Well played to both teams though. That was a great first game. And I think I could see this going to a game 7. Apologies, chat. I was having a bit of a coughing fit there. I didn't want you to hear that. If you're new to the chat and you weren't here earlier, yeah, I've got a bit of a cough today, so I'll go silent. It's just because I'm muting myself, so you don't want to hear that gross ass. But here we go, game number 2. Will 7-7 bring it back? They played a great game. A great defense, great offense. Emperior just managed to find the back of the net first. KM, awkward touch to the ground there, but manages to follow it up. Q was a little bit hesitant to follow up with that one. To the backboard, Henry is there. Opts to leave it. Kajelius off the backboard. Drops down. AM up. Touch to the backboard. No boost, but can he get the steal? He can. He's trying to make a play here, but that is a double commit from Emperior, and Kajelius is all the way back on his own Nitro back pass, but no, Kajelius pushed up a bit too far there. A bit of a communication breakdown for Emperior. They boot towards the middle. Touch. Back. Q's there. Pop up. I don't think there's a teammate in position for that one, but Nitro was there. Like, waiting to see what he can do here, but KM gets the 50 with Q. Henry, could he collect this before Nitro gets a touch? No. Nitro tries to go for a pinch but gets boomed away. Henry pops this up. He's got a solo play. What can he do here? Can he 50 this through? No, he had to get past 2 Imperiors. But the first one did really well. KM. Drop down, pinch. Oh, that'd have been saucy. And that was Henry or Q that got bumped there. No, it wasn't Q. Q, challenge off the ceiling. Nice quick challenge there. KM up against Q as well. Q didn't have enough boost to actually get in front of that ball. Big monkey Henry is up and he gets it through. The ball just had too much momentum for the Emperior eSports to deal with it. But what a pass in the middle there. Great pass. 1 minute 30 in, and the first goal of the series so far for 7-7. They finally managed to break the threshold. Henry up again. Opts to put it to the backboard. Nitro clears that quick. Zyke has to take a touch there and being last man. Probably does it here as well. Puts Henry in a bit of an awkward position. That's a nice touch off that backboard though. Q up. Booms it clear. KM gets this. Absolutely slams that forward. Because Julius had to go for boost first. Nitro pops it nice and high. Backboard. Who can deal with it? Zyke miss. Julius whiff because of the Zyke whiff. KM whiff as well. What is happening? Everybody's missing the ball. Nitro, big boot to the left. KM is there. Touch, backboard. That's going to bounce inboard. Henry makes a nice little soft touch. Like big pop over there as well. Henry in reverse. Gets back to this though. Wants to play the 50. Like, moves it. KM into the corner. Defending really well at the moment. Henry booms it. But Nitro was just there. He was just straight in his face, so he managed to get an easy saver. KM, nice patient play. Not like he can make a fast play with no boost. Genius, nice fake. Like, challenges with no boost. Does a really good job. Bit of a hard touch, but he managed to stay with it to get some sort of air dribble going. But they can really smart play. Oh, Big Monkey with the bump, and Zyke can get the open net. Open, open, open. What a bump there from Henry. So well. We're just over 2 minutes to go. 2 goals for 7 and 7. Emperior eSports needs to find a response. But they have got 2 minutes to do it. It is entirely possible that could have been danger. If that was a bit slower, Zyke might have been able to get to that. There we go. Goes to the backboard. Nitro, awkward spot, but luckily gets a touch. Luckily, I mean, skillfully. More the word. Yeah, nice touch through himself. Has to avoid a bump past Nitro. Nitro could not get around it to get the shot. Well, that's a big pinch from Henry. Backboard. Imperials are a bit awkward. Cajunius, nice pass back. Can KM get a shot on target? No, he could not get any power on it. Nitro booms it. Oh, KM was a bit awkward there. He looked a bit lost. That would mean I'd have been swatting 7 and 7 players all over the place. Nice touch from KM. That is towards the middle. Bounce out. Nobody's going for this ball, so KM just has to rush it. Or somebody just decides to. The unit 50 goes up the wall. Henry there. Boom forward. Zyke. As he got the angle, he could only put it into the corner. KM, nice touch into that wall. You, a bit awkward. Goes down to Kajunius. Kajunius whiffs. Zyke manages to collect it. These KO's awkward, but no. It goes past the net. No shooter was there. Big boom forward. KM commits. Puts the pressure on. Kajunius could not get that touch. Nitro, a little bit too high. I think he was expecting Henry to a bit sooner. Oh, that would have been insane if he got that bump. But still, we're down to 30 seconds. The Emperior eSports, they need to make something happen now to give themselves a chance to even bring this game back. Gets it past Zyke. That is past Q. Henry alone gets a nice clear. So much time being wasted with this play. And no goals are going in. 5 seconds. This should be it. They couldn't even get one for the road, unfortunately. The defence was just so good. Nicely came back from 7 and 7 there. They did incredibly well. Yeah, so I don't see. I said this in my last stream. I've noticed when I cast for EU teams and EU players that if they want to change their car, I'm just like they just leave and then come back. And I said I asked, what is it? Why am I missing? Why does that happen? Because you can change it in the lobby just by going down to the options menu. Both teams very sportsmanship like. Nice. Going really auto. I need to look at that plugin that I was told about. The back of plugin that just makes you auto spectate. But here we go, game number 3 of 7, and we are at 1-1. Who is going to break through and take it? Well, take the lead in the series. By now, both teams have played very well so far. He's up. Back to KM. KM has to play that sideways so he doesn't get dunked, but gets demoed. Henry, oh, that was close, but luckily Nitro had a nice block. Well, that was nearly over him there. He's plat flip. Tries to go for the boost steal, but no, he kills Henry instead. I was really rather the boost steal, to be honest. Nitro, touchdown, Henry, there. Gets a nice touch over one. KM is up in the sky. He's boom long, not sure if Henry's the only one back. If he was taking it slow anyway. 18 boost, not much he can do here, but he does get a nice 50. That's all the way over to Zyke. Zyke out against KM. Came a bit awkward there. Nitro goes off the backboard. He's straight to Henry. Henry just booms this forward, and no, Jesus will get that touch. Of course! What caster wouldn't want him to go to the last game with an OT? We've already had game 1 OT, Papa. Just over a minute in and nobody has broke through just yet. But both teams, again, playing incredibly well. Not been many mistakes. So, actually, I haven't seen any mistakes, really. I think I've seen maybe 2 whiffs. But other than that, they're playing really solid, both teams. Really impressive. There's a mistake. Kind of. Double commit on the back line. Nitro. Nice touch forward. Nitro's been really good in this game as well. He's playing really solid. Oh, is that in? No. Oh, whiff. Or fake. I'm not really sure, but I'll just call it a whiff. Bounce shot. Is it OP? Not this time. Oh, he's nearly pinched into the middle. Two. Up. Henry there. Can he read? He can. There's the bounce shot OP. Nice shot from Henry there. Yeah, it was unfortunate. There was no real mistake there from Emperior. It's just they landed a bit awkwardly after the clear. Just in a bit of an awkward position. Not really a mistake as such. But still, perfectly capable to bring it back. Really skilled players, but all these players. Just over 2 minutes in. 7-7. Took the lead. Genius. Could not get back to that ball off the ceiling. Nitro off the backboard. KM commits as the last man and manages to 50 that through into the net. Dangerous commit being the Batman, but... Oh, he didn't 50 it, he just hit it. It did not look like that on my screen, it looked like a 50-50. But still, we are back to 1-1. Great games coming through from these two teams. Got 2:40 left on the clock. Nitro. Above the ball, he's got loads of boost to work with here. Fakes it past one. Gets a bit of an awkward landing on that ball though. Nice cut in. And it's boomed long to the backboard. Congenius. Yep, nice pinch clear off to that board. Like it is there. Zaid has no boost, makes a bit of an awkward touch, but luckily Henry was back. Henry gets the big boost. He takes this to the wall. Gonna go for an air dribble. Nicely past one. Tries to go for the 50 past another. No, but Congenius cuts in and manages to get a nice clear. And we just casually wall dashing away. It's funny when you don't expect to see something like that and then it just happens. You're like, whoa. Especially being a player of my skill level, because I'm only like a Champ 2, Champ 1, Champ 3 consistent. He's boomed high. We've got just under 2 minutes of this game, number 3 to go. Which team is going to make the standout play? Which player is going to peak at the right moment? KM, nice pass there. He gets it past one. Nice to the bad ball. Oh, Congenius gets a really soft touch there. Not sure how he can touch it that soft, but what a dunk for Congenius! Oh, he just dives in and gets the dunk. Didn't give him no time to get control of that ball and just charges right in. What a shot from Congenius. And Emperior took the lead. But 7-7, perfectly capable of bringing this back. Emperior might have found some new confidence, and it looks like they have. KM manages to put the third goal of this, well, fourth goal of this game in favour of Emperior eSports. Nicely cut in. Henry just didn't see him. And yeah, another goal. Well, 7-7. I've got some work to do now. There's a confidence built in Emperior eSports. It needs to hit the ceiling in order to go down, but no. Nitro has to wait out the back. Congenius with a whiff. Nitro pops that high. Henry misses the touch. Everyone expected him to hit it. KM died. Oh, Congenius got that bump at the right moment, and then Congenius died. It's just panic. Papa, can you deal with that for me? If you're still here. 45 seconds left to go. 2 goals left to 5 for 7-7. The bot. Deleted. 35 seconds left. Down to 30. 2 more goals still needed. That is a boomer forward. You're a mod. I made you a mod. Is it not? I could have swore I asked if you wanted to be a mod. We're down to 10 seconds. I don't have my sword. Interesting. Right, so I'll deal with it after this game. Yeah, we've still got like 5 seconds. Yeah, this is pretty much guaranteed to be in eSports, and that was nearly another one. I ask you to be a mod, Papa? I swear I asked you. I could have sworn I'd done it. But he deleted. Are you happy to be a mod, Papa? There you go. There you go. That's done. Right. Apologies about that, chat and everybody. Just wanted to take care of that. I could have sworn I did it. But my apologies, Papa. And thank you so much for helping me out. Really appreciate it. Love you to bits. Oh, well, Emperior eSports, up by 1. We're currently going into game number 4. Yes, you have powers now, Papa. Don't abuse them. Yeah, now a moderator. There's a big kickoff going forward. Nitro has to dive in for that. That was a close one, that. KM up against Q. I think Q gets the beat here. Yes, Q does. Q tries to follow this up, uses all of his boost, trying out next touch. Oh, Henry gets a whiff. Nitro, no boost. Can he get it past? Can he get the pass? No. Oh, no, Zoo. Oh, it's like, had that pass there. Sorry, I just lost my head a bit. My bearings a bit there. My apologies. Q awkwardly jumps for that one. There is a bump at the back. Monkey. Right. Monkey. Henry takes that along. Oh, this is my head in. But I'm just getting thrown up at the moment. My God, what a shot! Nitro, what a save! I swear that was at least 50% over the goal line. Dyke to the backboard. KM gets a nice clear into the corner. Has to follow this up. 50. No. Managed to get it past Q. Up against Zyke at the back. Genius. Nice big touch to the backboard. Has to make a play for the middle. But yeah, that is boom clear. We've got 1 minute into this game. All these games have been the same so far. Nobody's broken through quickly. Both teams are trying to get into the opponent's head, basically drain them down, choke them up their resources in the turn of boost. There is a bump by Nitro at the back. KM has to get a chance against Henry. So Henry does well there to get the save. Like, touched in the middle. That is boomed down. Henry to the backboard. Nitro face plants the ceiling. KM managed to get a nice clear. But Nitro recovered from the ceiling face plant. And then, right. Nice shot. Opponent's been a bit distracted at the moment. Oh, KM has a chance at his Q. Oh, and he plays the fake into the low 50 and it finds the back of the net. What a play from KM there. Fake, 50. Great 50. Great play. Emperior looking to take this to match point. Joking off 7 and 7. Putting them under even more pressure. But we are only 2 minutes into this game number 4. Like, up to the ceiling. Q there gets a shot on target, but it's a bit too low and Nitro can easily deal with it. Very long. It's like, not getting in front of it. He is off that corner, but he did not get enough power on it to make it a midfield pass. Oh, KM got bumped there. Oh, it tipped in anyway. Henry faking this, leaving it for Zyke. Good choice. KM, nice double into the middle. Kajilius could not get it past Henry. Like, up against Nitro. KM gets a nice touch to the backboard, helped Nitro out a bit there. Nitro trying to do something with this. KM awkwardly up against Henry. Q has got no boost, but he manages to fake him out, and Henry gets a nice touch to the wall. He's only got 12 boosts. Let's see what he can do here. No, can't get it past Kajilius. Double commit by Emperior eSports. This is a chance. Hayes to the middle. Nobody's there. There is a really awkward flip. No. 7 and 7. That was a goal. Incredibly unfortunate. Nice 50 from Kajilius. Goes towards the back ball. KM trying to put it into the middle. Nitro chooses not to go because Q was there. A nice touch from Nitro puts it back into that corner. Like, pass back to Henry. Henry puts that up to the backboard. I think he looks a bit shocked at that back pass. He looks a bit panicked. Nicely done anyway. Plays into the middle, but 7 and 7 are up there. Kajilius takes it up the wall, gets it past Zyke. Genius tries to get the pass to the middle. Oh, it was just not the angle. It was incredibly close. And Zyke up against Nitro. Nitro gets demoed and Zyke gets demoed. Kind of fortunate for Nitro there to get back. Good. Double off that corner into the middle. Zyke up. Nitro on the save. Nitro is playing out of his mind today. What points he on in a minute? Well, 3 saves in a minute. Out of map 7. Yeah. That is boom long. That is off the backboard. Someone needs to deal with this. That is faked by everybody. Yeah, Nitro did not full commit to that after seeing Genius was up. Okay, he has a chance here. But, well, kind of. He's got no boost. Did he get the boost still? I'm not really sure. Yes, he did. Nicely done. The 7-7 still loads the boost set for Zyke. Moved up. Q has to play this high. He's got no boost to do anything else, but he's still trying just to set up a play for his teammates. 20 seconds in. Hopped high. Henry. Faking. Zyke. Oh, what a save by Congenius. It was just a bit slow, so Congenius just knew where he had to be. 8 seconds left. 7-7. They need it now. Q, can he be the man? No. He's boomed towards that wall. Here is a chance. Could not get it up the wall, and that is it for game number 4. Emperior eSports, match point. Yep, 3-1. If you look at the... No, look that way. If you look at the stream, because that means he's not looking at it. Therefore, he will not hear me say, look at it. But still, don't you worry, guys. I have got it covered. I am tracking it all anyway. It's all on my screen. So do you not worry. And I will learn English at some point. Yes, Papa, you do have mod powers. Again, I apologise for not making it sooner, because I could have swore I did. Not sure why I didn't, actually. It was fresh on my mind when I asked it. I was going to do it there and there. I was probably asked to do so by my wife and my son or something. So, here we go. Potentially the last game of this series. Emperior eSports looking for that win right now. Yeah. Well, something for something. Nick puts that forward. Nitro over to KM. KM puts that into the middle. Q. Nice collect there, even though he took it away from his teammate. There's more demos coming out. This is what me and Papa like to see. Best thing about Rocket League is when you blow people up to get in their heads, make them rage, make them salty. Henry plays it slow. That is not the greatest touch. It's like up, he gets it into that corner. There it is again. Q committing to the corner as well. Too many people committing to that corner. That's not a good thing. My opinion, you should never challenge in the corner. But what do I know? I'm just a caster. Like, who's that long? Well, that's a dodgy double commit from both from Emperior eSports there. Like, up against Nitro. That's a big 50 up. Henry already up there. Passes that towards Q. Q does not get the touch he wanted to go into Zeke. Zeke, backboard. Henry just goes and slams it towards net. But oh God, what a touch. This is still savable. What a save. Papa, clip it. That was sick. 3 minutes 40. 7-7 really putting on the pressure, and there is the first goal from Zeke. Henry with the pass, Demo in the last man, and there is an open net for Zeke to score into. Henry playing good. First goal to 7-7. They need 3 in a row to win this best of 7. Genius gets the fake. KM. Henry gets a nice block. Nitro, that is backboard. Genius up, but no angle. That just goes towards the corner. Gives 7-7 a chance. That is backboard. Nitro, nicely touched. I keep nearly calling him Mentos. His head looks kind of like Mentos at the end. Big, very quick boom there. He slowed down quick. KM just absolutely yeets it away. Boom. Long. Nitro. Back towards KM. KM tries to get in touch. Not great amount of boost to do anything with it. Genius off the backboard. Q up against Nitro. Nice 50. Can the third man come in here? Here's KM. Still no boost. Cagenius can go up for this. Henry puts this towards net, but Nitro has it handled. 2:30 left. Nitro, nice 50. Henry gets the collect. That is boomed high. Cagenius, long touch, but Henry goes up incredibly quickly and gets to touch the wall. Cagenius can turn here. He puts this towards middle. Hey, so thank you so much for the bits. You know, I always appreciate you. I hope you're doing good today. We have got just over 2 minutes left. No indeed, so no indeed. Got 2 minutes left. Emperior. Need to find that one goal at least. At least take it to OT. That could be a mistake there, but no, KM managed to get back to it really, really quickly. Oh, that's good to hear, Saint. Glad to hear. Maybe I'll speak to him in voice chat later or saying keep you around. 1:45 remaining. One goal required. Yeah, he's going well. This is just a friendly match. One of these teams is practicing for their Royal Series playoffs. And I'm getting some streaming, casting practice because I'm streaming a lot tomorrow. They move forward. Nitro has to clear that, but it just hits it really high. Nitro's doing so good. Oh, he has a chance here. He's got the open net. He finds it. They are at 1-1. What a play for Nitro. Pass one, Zeke in an awkward spot. Nitro can just get back to that. Open. 1 minute 20 left to go. The next goal could be it. Nice. The next goal could be the end of the series. Or next goal could take us to game number 6. Oh, Kenny just ran out of boost and he could not get back to it. Unfortunate. Nicely done by Nitro. Nice recovery to over 1. Henry has to deal with 2 players, and he does. Henry's still there. He still has a chance. Can he slot this? No, he could not get the angle perfect. Pass towards middle. But no, everyone's in the wrong position. Everyone's scrambling at the moment. AM. Catch. 50. Nitro. Big touch there. But down to 30 seconds. It's nice pass towards middle. KM is there, but unfortunately Henry was 2. And Nitro, nice recovery. But that was a nice shot on target there. Oh, awkward. Henry, what a save from Nitro again. Oh, is that on target? Oh, and Q manages to get the touch. Cagenius 50 against Henry. I think he used to fake that one. 5 seconds. Is it going to be OT? We'll see. 7-7 still have... No, I think that's it. That's it. OT. Let's go. 7-7. Playing for their lives in this friendly match. Oh, that was so close, but nicely done by Nitro. Boom, forward Henry cuts in it super quickly. There's nobody there, but I think KM can win this. Yeah, he can. Hopefully that boost spawns for him as well. 50? Yes, it does. Look at that. Nicely done. That is straight down. Nitro does not get the read. Q, I think a bit awkward. He gets a touch away, but Emperior could have got an advantage there. KM up, uses nearly all his boost to make that touch. Genius leaves for Nitro. Nitro clears it. Emperior really struggling for boost at the moment. Nice boost grab. Okay, Cagenius puts that back. You up. KM towards the middle. Cagenius is there, but nice 50 from Zeke. Nitro boost towards the middle. Nobody's there, and Henry gets to touch towards the wall. And now 7-7 are in the position of no boost. Going backwards and forwards at the moment. KM gets a nice little 50 there, but it doesn't quite go the way he wanted. Can Nitro beat Henry? He can't, but he's still there. Fake. KM. Shot. Not on target, but can Nitro get it? No boost. No. Oh my god, what is happening in this OT? Make that Nitro. Let's go. What are we doing? What we got? Henry clears it. I sound like I'm cheering for Emperior, by the way. I'm not. I'm just cheering, you know. Well, it's a double commit from 7-7. Unfortunately there. KM gets a hard touch forward straight to Henry. Henry pass in the middle. It's like cannot get that shot on target. Cagenius. A lot of boost here. But he's up against 3 7-7 players. That is a shot on target. Nitro again. Oh, Nitro. The man of the moment. He is doing so well. Quickly see how many saves he's currently on. He's on 4 saves out of 8. There's another save again. 5 saves out of 9. Over 50% save average. And here we go. That flick was not the greatest, especially when you're up against big man Henry. Nicely boomed forward. We are 2 minutes into this overtime. Gojelius gets bumped. Nitro touch. KM takes over. He's got the boost to work with. No, Q just powers in there. Nitro up against Zeke. Zeke clear towards the middle. Henry is there. You are not giving him that much time. If you give him that much time, he had too much real estate. He could have done loads with that. This is unfortunate. I think everyone's a bit mind drained with this game. KM gets the demo. And Q just charges into the smoke. Nitro is him. Oh no! Q has an open net! And there we go. We are still continuing this series. Oh, unfortunate. Kegelius got that touch and Nitro committed. Yeah, that was a costly mistake. It was just a bit of a communication breakdown there, but still, here we go. We are going into game number 6. With 7 and 7 Frost. Trying to make the comeback. All these guys are just absolute machines. But that one mistake could cost you a game. It could cost you a series. Just make sure to stay vocal. It's human error to make mistakes. Sometimes, you know, you just impulse decisions and too quick of a reaction. But still, I'm only here to cast. Here we go. Game number 6. 7 and 7 Frost again. Looking for the next win to take it to game 7. Oh, that was nearly costing from Zeke. Oh, that looked in for a moment. Go Genius. That goes up. He's going to pop this. What a nice pop that was. That made it awkward as well. There's a big fake coming through. Zeke has to go in with 0 boost. Nitro tries to slam it. KM 0 boost as well. This is just staggering. Genius. You can go up here. Does not know that Zeke's got no boost, but Zeke is just staying present. Nobody on the 7 and 7 had booster. One towards the wall. KM gets a nice touch towards Henry. Henry, air dribble. He fakes a flip reset. Pops it over him. Zeke up against Nitro. Zeke, backboard. Nitro, not quite getting the read, but he's getting some nice bumps there. Henry, nice touch long. Still keeps control, gets a nice flick as well. Nitro comes in too. There's another double commit coming through from Emperior. Nitro. Nitroing in off the pitch. Does that work? Sounded more funny in my head. Okay, and nice boost steal. Nitro gets a touch off that wall to get the middle. Genius was there, but Henry was there too quick. Okay, and puts it under Nitro, and Zeke managed to deal with it. What can he do here? He's got the air duel, goes for the double, but no. Nitro, once again, on that back wall. Making the plays and making saves. I still really need to look into like a save tracker and a crossbar tracker and post tracker. Back on. Oh, there we go, as I say that, there's a post. The 4th man stepping in to make the save yet again. Towards middle, but not the greatest. Q can do it quick. Henry just absolutely yeets that. Zeke could not get a decent touch. Henry puts it forward, but KM can take his time here. He's got a little bit of time just to get his mind right, get some ones practice going. Fake. Up against Zeke. No, he doesn't get the flick, but no, he still manages to get it through. KM showing off his one skills yet again. And no 7 and 7 player can get back quick enough. Man, these guys are playing so well today. And I hope 7 and 7. I hope you have got a following. Social media, anything, because I will drop you a follow. And Zeke, just like that, gets another goal. Henry just dropping it down right on his beak. With the bounce shot, OP. Now 2:45 left on the clock. 1-1. Emperior eSports. Can they win? in this game. Take the series. All 7-7 managed to get the comeback they want and potentially win this in game number 7. Right, let's do it, chat. Come on. 7-7. We won game 7. The 7-7. Maybe to the middle, and there it is. The cheers worked. They take the lead. Just over 2 minutes to go. 7-7, won game number 7. Well played, Henry. Just doing his stuff again. Good genius. Over to Zeke. Zeke gets a nice position on that backboard. KM. Boom, off that backboard towards middle. Nitro there, but unfortunately could not get it past Henry. Henry goes long with this. Can he get a 50 under? He can, but it does not quite go towards the net. KM. He's control of this. Oh no, he's dunked! And look, Henry's made it 3-1. There's another costly mistake. This happened to 7-7 in a game before. I believe it was Kajelius. Game 7 or scared, yeah. But still, what a play. Sometimes you just throw yourself at it. Get rid of all logic and just do it. Yeah, and that is a touch high. Kajelius could not get there before Henry. Henry moves this long. It's Nitro at the back, as per. Nitro, hashtag best defense. Oh, nice bump there. Up to 50 against Z. KM comes in, but that forces a really awkward double commit. Untouch. What a flick that was. Straight to kick. Kick. Can just use some time here. Take it for an air dribble, burn some time off the clock. KM. That towards the middle, but nobody was there. Nitro can beat on it. That's one nice touch. Oh, there's a double commit coming through again. Then they both landed awkwardly. These double commits are being costly. Genius. Makes it off the backboard. Nice second touch there. KM has to go no boost. He gets a nice touch there. They go straight to Nitro. Nitro booms that long. Genius to the backboard. Q up. Tries to get the touch. Nitro. Nice touch there. No bump as well. That was so close. KM. They are not giving that man any more time to do what he needs to do in the ones game. And Nitro just placed a shot while Henry was awkward. And there we are. They're within 1. 39 seconds to go. Again. All logic. Throw it. Just throw the ball at net. The keeper can be the best in the world, but sometimes they don't save it. Yeah, 39 seconds. Emperior eSports only looking for one. Back from Henry. Leaves it to Q. Takes this up. Goes up to the wall. Nitro. It's up quick. It's a knockdown pass. It's a bit slow for someone to get to that. But Kajelius is up. Puts that long. For that left-hand wall. Henry has to go here. Get a nice clear here. But there's nobody back at the moment. Oh, and Henry landed a bit awkward after his couple of chain... No, well, wall dashes. Chain dashes. And now he's dead. 8 seconds. Let's see if we go to game number 7. Exactly. And that is it. 7-7. They take it to game number 7. Well done to them to bring it back, even if they lose in game number 7. They did so well to bring this back. OT for the content. Yeah, always. Always want OT. Especially in game number, like, 3, 5, or 7. Everyone was the last game. I was about to put it in the chat. Game 7 OT. Let's go. I don't want people think this is fixed. Everyone watching at the moment, I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for taking time out your day to tune in. Well, thanks, Papa. I mean, you never have to post it in my Discord. When I finish my stream, it comes up on my my Twitch, so I can just deal with it from there. But I appreciate that anyway, dude. And here it is. Here we are, chat. Game number 7. Who's going to find it victorious? And Nitro, what a slammer into that top corner. What a shot. How did he get that much power on that? It looked like a ground pitch, but it left the ground before he hit it. What a shot. But 4 seconds in, yeah, him again, yeah, definitely. Nitro been the man of the game. Nitro and Henry. All players played so well, but Nitro and Henry definitely MVP for both teams. Okay, put that forward, Henry. Good. I'm not sure he even meant the pass back there, but I've just been trying to get into rotation. He just got hit in through his face. There we go. Counter. No. Genius. Kills Zeke. Genius. He's waiting. No. Nitro's there. Nitro double off that corner. I think I need to put Nitro's name on a soundboard or something every time I have to say his name. But that is awkward and another top bin shot is found, and Zeke has found the tied up goal for his team. This is game 7, everybody. Not even 1 minute into this game and we're already tied up. This is where all the players are here. They're game 7. They're all warm. They all want this. They can feel the victory. Nobody wants to mess up. Last trip reset, but Cagenius was there and waiting. Just puts that straight towards the wall. Henry, touchdown, but no, straight into Nitro. Yeah, what a bump indeed. Yeah, we've reached the 1 minute mark and we are tying at the moment. Game number 7. And he's put long. Henry, nice little defensive touch there towards his corner. Nitro is there. You do not want to see that man charging towards the ball in front of you on it. He's a dangerous man. Oh, I think there's a team bump at the back. They could genius. A little bit awkward to deal with that. Managed to get into the corner. It was a nice little defensive touch there. Yeah, I guess Nitro opts to not go for that. Then there's a double commit. Oh, this could be dangerous. We can't see. Oh, he's going to drop straight down and nobody was there to read it. Genius used all his boost just to get that touch, but Henry comes in there quickly. Your Genius, questionable backflip. That is a very dangerous place for that ball to be. Yeah, Nitro with a double there, yeah. That man he's just a utility belt. He just does everything. Like a Swiss Army knife. But yeah, Emperior eSports, they are a Belgium team. They were supposed to be having a face-off with their rivals who were also Belgium. But unfortunately, they could not make it. Nitro booms that forward, has a chance for a double. Q has to make that touch there. That gets dropped down towards the wall. Genius, 50. Drop straight down. Oh, that is a dangerous whiff by KM. Nitro getting bumped by Henry, but just shrugs it off. Oh, big bump me. Oh, nicely done by Henry. Just manages to get in front of that ball to get nice contact to clear it. There's a demo. There's a chance. And there is the lead for Emperior eSports. KM gets the ball through the smoke screen. Oh, I thought both players were behind the smoke screen. But still, demo plays coming through. We love to see it, chat. I need to remember to mute. I've got an ad started in 2 minutes, so I need to mute that. I have to wait until the next goal. I'll quickly tab out. Nitro off the corner, passes towards the middle. Henry gets control of this. That is crashed in quick by KM. Big flip into the sky. Nitro gets bumped by Zeke. You could not quite get the read on that one. Henry up against KM, but that gets pinched away. Q demoed into oblivion. What's happening? Has the server died? Has the server died, or is it just me? Oh, it's happening. Right, so it's dead for right. It was so did the whole server die, Henry? If you're in the chat, Henry, or anybody in the Discord, can you just let me know what's happening? Okay. Rocket League Classic, yeah. Did the whole server just die? Right, so it was 1 minute 48 left on the clock, and it was 2-1. This, do that, do that. That, fine, do that. Then I can go to, and then I can do that. So it was 2-1, and I can't change the time around. Yeah, it's created, but that. Then why wouldn't it let me do that? Oh my god, snooze the ad. I don't know if I've done this right or not, chat. I don't know what is going on. I don't know why it won't let me change that. Why would it not let me change it? Oh, this is why I need people in Discord and stuff so I can just jump in and ask them. But still, if you can still hear me through the ad break, that I did pause. Or snooze, or whatever. Well, it looks like all players are happy with it because they're still carrying on, so it's fine. Anyway, we're back to 2-2. Hopefully you can still hear me over the ad break, or if you are subbed, I don't think you get ads. So yeah, we've got 4 minutes 30 left to go, and it's 2-2. I need to have a look I need to have a look why it won't let me change the time remaining. Oh well. Got just nearly a minute into this game at number 7. The second time. And both teams at even Stevens at 2-2. KM pops it up. Big. Manages to keep it close. You gets a nice 50, but no, Nitro gets the clear. Henry fakes. Cagilius fakes, but Henry managed to get a nice tip past him. Cagilius back past the KM. KM no boost, but booms it high. Big. Booms that off the corner. God, Dad. And I need my computer back, and Nitro's there, and Nitro gets a nice 50, but he's just not going quick enough. Henry playing it patiently. KM tries for the 50. Nitro off the backboard. Yeah, exactly. Moo Mafia. I like it. I prefer Moo Crew though. I think that sounds better. Nearly 2 minutes in. We have a deadlock to break. Who's going to break it? Unfortunately, Rocket League was being a bit of a dick. And it rhymes as well, so that's pretty cool. Oh my god, is that in the net? No! Oh, that looked top bins for a moment. Just move it to OT. It won't let me change the scenes. It won't let me change the time. I'm not sure how to do it. I've never had to do that before. I'll talk to teams after it. I mean, I know it's obviously not my fault, but I'm not scared, yeah. Yeah, but unfortunately, both teams have started joining. I didn't have a chance to tell them. I I was just a bit panicked. Oh, and KM manages to get it over with that air and finds the lead. That additional touch just makes it awkward for Henry. I don't think Henry had much boost. I didn't really pay attention just then. I do apologise. I'm trying not to suck at my job. Only 2 minutes left to go. This match should already be over. Well, maybe it might went to OT. It might be like 10 minutes of overtime. Yeah, sounds good, Papa. Even if I don't make it, just try it for me anyway. Just let me know. No, he's definitely saying I'm going to need to know, especially for tomorrow. You have to hear about my lineup tomorrow, Papa. 1 minute 40 to go. Emperior eSports still up by 1. 7-7. Needing another goal to bring this back, and this is basically what it was just before the server crash anyway. Is it because you paused it? Did you not just do it straight off the rip? That is in a dangerous spot, but nobody could get the angle. They were not close enough. Dig gets a nice touch off that wall. KM, he's got a bit of time, bit of real estate. Pass that towards the middle. Little bit behind Kajilius. A little bit awkward on that pass. Henry just tries to get that quick flip over, but no, that is up. Zeke misses. Q has to deal with Nitro. Cannot. Nitro cannot get the shot on target. Nicely defended by Q there. And then we go against K and Nitro comes in here. The man you want. That's a man you definitely want to see on your offense or mainly defense, but yeah. And then KM just puts another one far and down. And then once again, I was looking at chat and then a goal goes in. It's Cast's curse. But what a shot from KM. Just to find that top bin. Under a minute to go. 2 goals required. For 7-7. Appreciate that, Papa. Not that dude. I've had a chat with you. I've been thinking of some new merch ideas. I'd like to get your opinion because I like to make them funny, and obviously you appreciate humour. I do like your input on my stuff. Less than 20 seconds to go. Henry is here. He's trying to make something up, and they need a goal. There is a demo. There is a pass. Oh, Henry has a chance to make the shot on target, and he does. This still could go to OT chat. What a play from 7-7. What a touch out by Q. Way to be there, Henry. By goal rule. Oh, that would be something, wouldn't it? But genius, that has been long. There is no time to think. There is only time to do. That is a touch towards the wall. Q gets boost. They have a chance to make an offensive play, but no, Nitro manages to do it. And that is it. There is your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Emperior eSports. The man that rosters Nitro. Absolutely smashed it. And I do apologise to everyone for the server crash. Obviously, it's not my fault. And I tried to fix it. Tried to be quick, but yeah, I panicked. But I'll look into that. I'll make it better for next time. GG's Henry, that was such a great... You were insane. You played so good. Your whole team did. It was just unfortunate on that server crash. I think things might have went a bit differently if that didn't happen. But who knows? It's done now. It's done. It was a very enjoyable series. Yeah, I loved that series. That was great to cast. And thank you for everyone that followed. Really appreciate everyone. Tomorrow. Hey, yo, thank you so much for tuning into the chat, Z. Well done. Well done. You played so good as well. Yeah, both teams. Yeah, absolutely smashed it. But my MVPs, Henry for 7-7 and Nitro for Emperior. Both players played amazing. Not saying nobody else did. You all played amazing, but you two stuck out the most. Well done, everybody. And if you want to as well, I am tomorrow casting 3 games back to back, all best of 7s, starting at 6 PM BST. So that's going to be incredibly tiring, but it should be incredibly fun. And if you haven't followed yet, but you enjoy the content, make sure to drop a follow. I would really appreciate it. Appreciate all the support you guys give me. Yeah. Yeah, it was very unlucky. And thank you to both teams as well for being like super like sportsmanship. You absolutely smashed it. One of the happiest streams I think I've ever had. That was so good. They were being toxic. that. So it was good. So let's see who's live, see if we can raid someone. We haven't got many people in the chat, but we'll raid someone anyway. Who do we want to raid? We'll go with my favourite ever caster. So we will. Hope I spelled that right. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in, Henry, and thank you so much to everybody. You're all amazing. Love you all. Thank you so much. Have a great